Let's see, you're on a trade now. You're in this long trade, or stop loss here. Target is going to be here. This target line, you guys can see. And let's see what's going to happen. And again, this morning we have a very nice trade happening here. This one, 2 to 1 here. Two very nice trade in the morning happening here. Anyway, let's continue until this bar play out. So again, I'm gonna actually make it here. So I don't need to make it again. So this is the V5, and you're gonna go download the template, whatever template you have in the members area. Just gonna enable it so I can, don't need to do it again. And then, so this section here is for the auto trade. Start time, end time. This should be from whenever template you have in your members area, it's gonna be from Central Time. So adjust it depending on your time zone. And the other thing also, when you see the end time here, move this asterisk, move this 2 dots. So 13:30 like this. No dashes, no nothing. Just in the start time. And then you're gonna have the daily max profit, daily max loss. So also depending on your template, whatever you have. And then we have the entry offset, how many ticks the bot will take a trade depending on the high or low or swing, whatever. And then stop limit slippage. What is the stop limit slippage? And then max bars cancel if not touched, which means if we have a signal, how many, because it's a sell limit or buy limit signal. So after how many bars, if the not touch the entry will cancel and then look for another trade. In this case is 5. And then you're going to enable S1, S2 to the 4 signals. This is the EMA confirmation for the 100. So bot will not take trades if it is above or below the 100 EMA. And then we have the quant proxy. This is the minimum max overall EMA. This is for the quant system signal. And this for the volume, AI volume. The volume period is 30. You don't need to worry about this. We can, if you want to play with it and change the parameters and back test to any market, you can. That's fine. And this for the supply and demand. This is supply and demand look back zones, and then this is zone size. We use 4 ticks for this one. Some templates has 20, depending on the template. And this is the breakout buffer, which means if the market didn't touch the area, how many buffer we consider it a signal. There's going to be 8, and for the S4 reversal 8. And then we have filters. We can filter by current day high and low, and previous day high and low, and also what is the minimum distance to the previous day high and low or current day high and low to consider a signal. And then we have a signal on bar close, which is, you should keep it all the time. If you uncheck this, the bot will take trade depending on each tick. It's going to be very noisy. So I suggest make it on bar close. And then you have a cool down bars, which is how many bars, if you have a signal, the system actually will cool down, will not look for any trades until this bars count finished. So if you have a signal, and keep in mind also, the bot will not take trades if it's in a trade. Just to let you know. So bar will take a trade only if it is flat. That's it. No trades unless it's flat. And then this is the minimum body ticks, which means if we have a very small bar, like 3 ticks or less, we will not consider a trade. And then we have the filter. We have 2 filters actually. The filter base and the dynamic. The filter base, you can choose ADX filter, EMA slop, ATR, higher time frame, whatever you choose. And then it's going to be for everything. Doesn't matter which day it is, it will apply this filter. This scenario, there's no filter. But again, you can adjust the parameters for ADX, EMA slop, higher time frame, choose whatever time frame you want. Choose the EMA value for higher time frame. Once you choose it, it will actually not take trade unless it matches whatever you add. And then we have the dynamic, which means it's going to be inside versus outside day. So the inside day is whatever day you're trading. If the day is within the previous day open and close, it will be inside day, which most likely is a very choppy day. So you can actually make it If it's inside day, which filter should I use, or none? Same with outside. In this scenario, if inside day we're using EMA slop with 4,
Target filled.
you go target filled. You get the target now. That's it. So, like I said, when you are in a trade, you just need to just put your stop, put your target, and do something else. Just do not bother looking at it, and just leave it alone. So let's continue. And what we have also, so this is for the dynamic, and this for the stop target lines. If you uncheck this, it's not going to show the target line. Check it, it's going to show the target line. Stop offset, how many ticks the stop loss will be above or below wherever you have your stop mode. So if you have your stop mode, and also we have 2 stop modes here, either to be swing or bar high and low. If you check swing and you make a strength of 5, the stop loss will be added at the last previous 5 bar swing high and low, and 4 ticks below or above this offset. That's it. If you make buyer high and low, it will do the same. Buy high and low, the current day high and low, and then 4 ticks above or below. In this scenario, it's swing 5. And then we have the risk reward. This scenario is 4, which means the target line or the target line or a profit target anyway, if it's auto mode, how many like risk reward from the stop, and this is 4. So whatever stop takes you're using is gonna multiply by 4 for the target. And then we have the swing offset, which is also when we have a swing, like let's say for the previous 5 bars, the swing, the line for the swing will be 2 ticks below it, just in case, or above it. And then also we have the long stripe, you can change the color wherever you want and show the same. And then text offset, you can adjust the text. It's going to show you the target, the profit. Also have a play sound here, you can check mark and change this. Once you check it, you're going to play the sound. Then we have the most important thing, which is the prop firm mode. Prop firm mode is actually going to live either stop the trade. Yeah, it's going to be stop the trade or not take a trade if you hit any one of these parameters. So what you're going to do here is you're going to add your trailing drawdown for your account, whatever account to trade, add it here, the daily drawdown or the max drawdown. And then you add the safety net buffer. So the safety net buffer means before reaching the actual thing, it will do it within this safety net buffer. So let's say, and also you're going to add the account profit target, the overall profit target, and then the max profit per trade, if you have in your account max profit per trade. So let's say your max profit per trade, I'm assuming, let's say it's $1,500. Let's say this is max profit per trade, $1,500. So if you are live in trade and the trade is up $1,100 and then go $1,200 and go $300, $1,300, sorry, 1,300, it will stop the trade immediately. Why? Because your max profit per trade is $1,500 and you have the buffer $200. So it will take the max profit, whatever you have, minus the buffer, and then will stop the trade, just in case of any slippage or for safety. Same with the drawdown. So, and also, let's say your trading drawdown for the day, for the whole drawdown, whatever, is $5,000, right? And during the trade, during the day, it will actually calculate your drawdown live using the unrealized profit. And if you are in a specific trade and your trade drawdown, it will reach this amount, it will stop before reaching by 200. You can also change it. You can make it 1,000, 500, whatever you want to do. Play with it. So it's not gonna wait until reach the drawdown and stop the trade. No, it will actually use the buffer. So the buffer, you can change it. Also, you can play with it and make a new template and see. That's why we need you here with this very cheap price, with this very sophisticated system, because we need all of us to tweak the system and make a different template with different market. Right? This is the buffer. And then you have the account profit target, and then again the max profit per trade. And yeah, we can also change the instrument and what time frame you trade. We also we all most likely use 1 minute, and then yeah, that should be it, man. And whatever template you have, just get a VPS, run this on it, 1 minute ES NQ. I don't have any template for ES now. We have only NQ, but we will have in the future for sure. A lot of people actually work in the crude oil and gold templates, but for now we have only NQ. So if you want to trade again, you can make it automated or not automated. If you turn it off, it will actually print the signal for you. It's gonna be same like this, same thing like this, right? But there is, and also we have the indicator. So we have the same version of the system, but it is indicator. It's not a system. It's not a strategy. Why we make it another system, another one indicator? For lighter. It's a lighter version. If you want to trade manual and you want to have lighter version, let's say, because actually some people trade like 6-7 market for some reason. I'm not judging anyone, but some people like to trade like have 2 screens or 3 screens, and you want to trade like 6-7 market at the same time. If you have 6-7 system running at the same time, it will consume a lot of energy from your PC, a lot. It will slow down everything. But indicator is very light. So you can actually run like 10 chart with this indicator. It's not going to affect anything. So I make it as an option. So if you want to trade manual, I suggest trade the indicator and trade the system itself on the VPS like I'm doing. That's it. So any question, guys? For anyone new here? Any questions? Actually, the system hit our target and pulled down immediately. Look at this. Hit our target and immediately pulled down.